forgot to change it. But still, I didn't think you paid attention to that.
I always have.
So you thought I was asleep, and you tried to get ready really quietly.
That's not it.
You're acting really weird, Shenlong.
You're the one who's weird.
Hey, Shenlong. If I'd been awake in the living room like always, would you at least have said a little good morning to me? Just kidding. I'm just testing your brotherly love is all. No matter. I've been a little worried about you because you've seemed so down lately is all.
Wasn't it because I figured out that I have doubts about you? Why are you trying to test me like this? She's different than she was yesterday. But she's not different from how she was a long time ago. What changed? Who's the person in front of me? I should be able to answer that. It's like she's become a stranger.
You think so, Shenlong?
No, she's not a stranger. I can't accept that. Absolutely not. I thought you didn't like to eat on examination days.
But what about you, Shenlong? As your older sister, I've got to keep you company.
That's a really stupid policy. They don't weigh you at psychic examination, you know.
What did you say? It might matter in the levitation test if I get that. You think of that?
No, it wouldn't. And I'm almost late, so I'm not gonna have time to eat anyway.
No way! How can you be so calm, huh?
Ever since I was a kid, I could always feel it was good to be alive because my double was there. Right in front of my eyes.
Come on, you've got to hurry up!
Even if something inside Shinlo's changed, that feeling's forever. I told you I don't have time for breakfast.
If you've got time to say that, you've got time to eat something.
What's with you acting like my mom? That's right. Nothing has changed. Shinlo is still the only one allowed to see the real me.
Morning. It isn't the morning. It's past noon.
Oh, sorry.
What are you apologizing for?
Don't we have a job or something?
Nothing that'd suit you.
I see.
Hey,
Yes?
if someone's psychic, and they work with another psychic, would he be able to tell?
Yeah, if the second guy uses psychic powers.
Stop telling me stuff I already know.
What are you getting mad about?
I'm not mad, so just forget about it, okay? Never mind. That's just how you are.
Yuki, what?
Oh, good. Hi, you're awake. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, do you want to go shopping together later on?
Hey, why can't we spend the day together?
But we're short on a lot of things, so we've got to go shopping.
And I don't mind going.
Fine. Guess I'll go with you.
Oh, I'm so glad. Great. I'll just go get ready.
Yeah, me too.
You have got to remember that we need her kind of power, Yuki. Her power is extraordinarily strong.
I don't believe it.
I wonder if Shenlong's still doing it. I hope he's here. Oh, Shenlong, you jerk. And here I was thinking they were mad at me about something.
It's too much. He's had plenty of time to recover. Clearly his powers are much stronger than they ever were before his slump.
Even so, we can't let him just go around destroying our equipment like this.
Then think of a way to deal with it.
Professor?
No matter how much his powers increase, it's not good that he continues to use them inefficiently. It's like the time he destroyed our first measuring device. If we can't impress upon him that he needs to conserve his power, he'll still be unusable, no matter how much time passes.
Well, I thought it was this way. Oh, here it is. Excuse me, everyone. Would it be all right for me to observe?
Your younger brother?
Of course. Thank you very much. Have a cup of tea and wait. What? He's kind of busy being scolded right now. Just a little. Uh-oh. Well, that can't be good. I like the ladies in the lab. They're always really nice to us.
7-9, Belvedere? Are you confusing us with a mock battle? It's not like you can't control your powers, right? All you have to do is manifest the value on the measuring device. We'd appreciate it if you'd stop showboating.
Do you know who's in the control room? The person who's scolding Shenlong right now. Who is she?
That's Professor Shigaya.
Professor Shigaya?
She's an authority on psychic research. And she's the head of the development section.
I thought Eiji was the head of the development section.
Well, put it this way. Professor Shigaya is like Chief Sagamiya's former teacher. She understands him really well.
I didn't know that.
She's not someone who shows up at Ace's training sessions. I suppose she spends a lot of her time in the laboratory.
Is she scary?
Well, if you compare her to Chief Sagamiya, then...
Hey, Professor Shigaya.
What are the G's at?
We are currently at 6 Gs.
He can still take more, can't he? We should raise it.
Yes, ma'am.
Professor,
Yes?
is it all right if... Actually, you see... Nice to meet you, Professor Shigaya.
Shinlu Belvedere.
Huh. Raise the G's, did they? They're trying to say, listen to what we tell you. Well, I guess I'm gonna get a workout in here.
7-9 Belvedere, listen carefully.
We're going to add a mock battle to the end of your test.
We're aware that you're still undergoing rehabilitation.
I'm all right. If you don't want to strain yourself, it's all right. We don't...
I'll do it. But I'll tell you right now, you'll be a lot better off if you send me someone who's actually gonna be a challenge. Send in someone more powerful than the people I've been fighting lately. Can you do that?
Oh, there's no need for you to worry.
It's me! Now, let's go.
Shinlu? I don't want to fight her!
Heiji told me that Shinlu Belvedere, 7-8, underwent radical therapy not too long ago. Any news?
No new developments that I know of.
Shinlu!
What's wrong?
Here, I'm sorry, Yuki.
Hey,
Come
Kai!
home without me!
Kai!
Sorry to keep you waiting. Hey, where did Kai go?
He said to go home without him, then he just ran off.
Oh, I see.
Jeez, what's with him running off like that?
Maybe Kai was being called by someone.
He wasn't. There was nobody around us when he left.
Well, I heard a voice from far away, too.
What are you talking about?
I guess I must have imagined it then. You see, Shenlong, I've gotten strong. Although I was never really weak before. So I guess you could say I've gotten stronger than I was. You know, gone a level up. And you know what that could mean? Well, if it's true, it could mean that you and I might not be the same anymore, Shenlong.
What?
But all this would be meaningless if I became stronger and you became weaker. That would be a failure. That being said, I'm not going to tell you to get stronger from here on out. That would be a mistake. You see, this test, they say that if I've gotten stronger, then you have to get stronger too, or it'd be weird.
A test? What kind?
This kind of test. Yourself and not fight back. If you don't start attacking me soon, you'll have no hope of winning this. No hope at all. Do something! Listen to what I'm telling you!
How could I?
I can't do that!
That was a direct hit just now, wasn't it?
The infrared monitor was taken out, but the thermo was all right. 7-9's temperature is dropping.
His blood flow and psi rating are both pretty sluggish.
Then contact the ICU and have them come get 7-9.
Yes.
I'd like to get permission to put Shinlu and Shenlong to a test.
You want to subject them to a neuron displacement functionality test? Is that it?
I have more interest in creating psychics with greater levels of power than I do in finding telepaths. You understand.
But Eiji,
Yes, Professor Shigaya?
it's true that within the sample, these blood-related siblings are more suitable than anyone else we have, but still, there is one other. Perhaps the reason you've distanced 018 from here, no, from his sister Hikaru, has something to do with this experiment. But this would mean that you've been running your tests for a long time, and not just limiting them to the twins.
Oh, that was a mistake. But I can't deny that as a result of it, I've ended up hijacking your research subjects.
The 7 numbers testing is going to take a lower priority for now.
That's fine with me.
Oh?
Oh, by the way, Professor, have you had the chance to look over all the data on Maxim yet? He's well made, isn't he? I had him patterned after Kai. He's completed all the curriculum that Kai would have undergone. He's very quick. And since Kai isn't available as a research subject, Maxim will make an excellent specimen. Don't you think?
Professor, 7-8 has requested permission to accompany her brother, 7-9, to the ICU.
Oh, that's all right. She can go. You understand what'll happen, don't you? If their accelerating powers ever collide? Don't you, Eiji?
I have to stay by his side, so that when he wakes up, my face will be the first one he sees. So that I can make him feel safe. I've done that for him ever since we were born. It's always been just the two of us, right? Of course it has. And maybe that's why Shenlong has always followed along behind me. This time, let's both get stronger together. Good things will happen if we do. For instance, if you get stronger, I'm sure you'll be able to beat Maxim. If I get stronger, they told me They said I'll get to stay near Kai even more. They say that Kai is actually really, really strong. And so, I have to get stronger or else he'll leave me behind. But still, Kai... I wonder why he pretended to be weak. After all, the only way we'll ever be happy is if we use our powers. Someone, please!
Huh? A church?
We are to us!
Stop it, please! Stop it! Ah! Why, you little... I told you it freaks me out when you use your powers like that! Hey, what's wrong? Kai!
This time, let's both get stronger together. Good things will happen if we do. For instance, if you get stronger, I'm sure you'll be able to beat Maxim. I've always wanted to try falling in love with someone. I love Kai. There's nothing wrong with people like us who aren't loved by anyone to fall in love, right? Shenlong!
How do you feel? I don't know. It's about time the side effects started showing up. What side effects? It's been quite a while since you've received Ashram's psychic strengthening treatments. This sort of thing is to be expected. That voice. Your psi rating will probably start dropping. I'll take a look at that. Let's do a quick test. This is for psi rating. Try levitating this. Just like that. It looks like you're starting to lose your power. No, I just can't control it. What the...
Okay!
What's with this reading?
What's the matter?
His psi rating is definitely starting to increase. It's strange.
Hey, are you alright? Maybe this...
Kai, you just... I'm sorry, Oscar. Blood? No, this is the ink from before, but... Red blood? Whose is it?
Kai, tell me, what in the world did Ashram do to you?
What did Ashram...
Ah! Bring me my bag. I'll give him a sedative.
Mother... Hikaru... He's calmer.
Kai...
Vanishing?
Kai!
Kai, no!
Ibariki, nice weather today, isn't it?
Yes, it calms the heart.
We're sorry to interrupt your tea, but we're curious if the tests are proceeding.
Yes, and they're going quite well. They're tests that can only be performed here, you know.
When will we have the results?
Rest assured, I will inform you of our findings in good time. After all, gentlemen, you are making such generous contributions to us.
Please take care of this.
Yes? Come in.
I apologize for interrupting, sir, but we have a report of an intruder.
I've made enough for 2 cups. I'll go after that.
Yes, sir.
An intruder, eh?
It couldn't be. Is this telepathy? And it's not just one person. It's several.
Hey, come see us!
Stop it, please! I'm not a telepath, all right? I can't answer you!
You're over here.
Where is he?
I don't know. He's not here.
We've got to find him. Check over there.
Just open the door!
But it can't be. I mean, are you saying that you're all psychics?
We're finally meeting! You're a lot older than the rest of us.
Who are you?
My name is Raphael.
You're Raphael?
My name's Gabriel. And my name's Haniel. Now, you tell us your name, okay?
What?
Who are you? What's your name? So what's your name?
I'm Kai. Kai Kudo.
So your name's Kai?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Kai, I want us to be really good friends. Hey, that's all right, isn't it? Yeah, you're okay, our friend.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh no, Raphael, it's time. That's right.
Time?
Yeah, there's something we gotta do now, but don't worry, it won't take us long. So, Kai, will you promise to stay here and wait for us, please? There's a lot I want to talk to you about.
Hold on a second, Raphael.
I promise I'll be right back, so wait for me, okay?
But where are you guys going? And what is this place, anyway?
Lord Gibberini told us that this place is paradise. Okay, you wait right there.
But
You mustn't try to go outside, all right?
Lord Gibberini.
Cardinal Gibberini is also known for his extensive charity work, and recently has been encouraging his congregation to do volunteer work, especially in the Gaul district.
Paradise. Cardinal Gibberini.
So, where would one go to find a runaway?
Come on! You need to wake up and help me with this!
Shut your pie hole. I'll wake up when I feel like it, not a minute before.
Ah! What's going on?
The search engine crashed, that's what. Sorry, don't take it personally.
Why, you little...
Yeah, this thing stalls pretty quickly when it's not being used for a paying job.
Fine.
Hey.
What?
Have you thought that maybe you were just a little too mean to him? Maybe he just ran away from home or something. He'll be back in no time.
I'm not his mother-in-law, you know.
I'm just saying, you're pretty uptight. If I was stuck in a house with you, I'd have to run off after an hour and a half.
Mind your own business, and don't worry. I have no intention of becoming your roommate, jerk.
Oh, man. Lately, he's so hard to hang out with. Uptight.
You're still here, Doctor?
My patient disappeared while I was treating him. I couldn't possibly go home.
Yes, I see.
You're cleaning?
Uh-huh. Kai's room. I thought it would be a nice surprise when he comes back. I'm really no good, am I? I really just don't know what to do.
Well, cleaning is important. And it's good for the health, too.
Yeah?
At any rate, I've got to get out of here.
I promise I'll be right back, so wait for me, okay? gloomy Gus all hunched over and your hair all dried out. What? Hey, I mean, that isn't true at all. And all because your little brother's finally feeling well enough to go out by himself. Why don't you just leave him alone? But he hasn't contacted me. I'm sure you'll be hearing something interesting from him before too long. What do you mean, something interesting? Oh, I just kind of have that feeling. Woman's intuition, you know. Woman's? What, you got a problem with that? No, I don't.
Jeez, first him and now you. I go from the penguin to the polar bear.
Oh, well, what are you so angry about? Do you have any freaking idea how early it is, Yuki?
To the outside world, it's past tea time. Don't you know people who stay up all night and sleep all day die young?
Yeah. But I also hear if you live a long time, you get really weary. Bottom line, it's no good. I got bupkis. Nothing. Nada.
What kind of information broker are you?
How do you expect me to find someone who suddenly disappeared if the fact that he disappeared is the only lead?
Fine, then.
By the way,
what is it?
You think maybe you were a little too harsh with that guest of yours? Frankly, you can be a lot like a mother-in-law sometimes.
Shut up! What are you, Lee and its twin or something?
Huh?
Never mind.
Man, he's uptight. He needs to learn to relax.
Kai, what are you doing? Where did you go?
At last we found you. For you to have gotten so far into my sanctuary, it appears that you have received quite a bit of training. Who are you?
You're Ghiberrini. Is that right?
I'm the one asking your name.
What is that in there?
There's no need for you to know.
This is supposed to be a church. What are Raphael and the others doing here?
Like I said, there is no need for you to know.
What have you done to those kids?
Raphael and the others are doing what they wish to do. I haven't forced them to do anything, not even once. Perhaps you thought they had been brainwashed or something.
But
We aren't an ashram, after all. Seize him.
Yes, sir.
Go.
Yes, sir.
A psychic. Well.
Lord Ghiberrini!
Oh, hello, Raphael. Did you do well?
Yes, I tried my best.
I see. You know, this is a wonderful paradise, and you, my children, are the angels that protect it. Your good deeds keep paradise safe from danger, my little ones.
Yes, sir, Lord Ghiberrini. Lord Ghiberrini?
Yes?
It's Samael. He's come back to us after all. All my prayers, they've finally been answered.
Then you must continue to pray.
Yes.
Who are you?
I've commissioned Yuki to do some work for me.
Commission?
I thought it was about time you and I should meet. God exists in holy places, not within people's hearts.
What?
I trust that you've met Gibberini, yes? His heart is overflowing with ambition. People like that end up driving the populace into oblivion more often than not. If he becomes the head of the church, his ambition will swell even further. Kai, now is the time for you to wander about. But someday, mark my words, a light will shine on your path.
A light?
That light will guide you. It will lead you toward the truth.
What are you talking about?
You need to ascertain the truth and to stand as one with your friends. If you do that, you'll understand what your next move must be.
What are you saying?
And if someone named Maria cries,
Maria?
I would like for you to hold out your hand to her. I cannot do that myself. If I saw her, it would likely make her tears flow all the more. Kai, I'll tell you again. God does not reside within people. But when someone is able to ascertain the truth, only then does he have the potential to become truly holy. Discover the light however you can.
No, please wait. I want to ask you. What should I do?
Where did our new big brother go? It's all right. Samael has come back to us. Everything's gonna be fine. That's true. Yeah, he did come back, didn't he? That's right. Now let us all pray for Samael's sake. Yeah, right.
For you, Kai. I am going to obliterate you. There won't be anything left of you, Kai.
Shinlon, but why?
That's what I want to know.
What are you talking about, huh?
It's because of you that Shinlu is...
Shinlu's what?
You're such a joke. I guess I'm about 1 billion times stronger than you are, Kai.
What are you saying, Shenlong?
Your power is nothing compared to mine. I'm much more. And yet...
Cut it out, Shenlong.
This is... Shut up!
Look, you just need to calm down and tell me what happened to Shenlu.
She wanted to be just like you. So Shinlu... She underwent a strengthening procedure! Because of you, my big sister, she's changed. And it's all your fault! You're the one to blame. All of this is because of you, Kai!
She underwent a strengthening procedure and changed? What does that mean?
Give me my real sister back!
Shinlong! Stop it now! At this rate, you'll...
Oh, I know. I'll destroy you along with the rest of Gold. Is that it?
Stop it!
So you didn't return to Asheram then, did you? Kai Kudo.
How'd you know my name?
I did some investigating. You belong to Asheram's Estes Psychic Squad, but the details of your duties are a Class A secret. During the guerrilla sweep operation not too long ago, you went missing in action. went through quite a bit of trouble to get my hands on that much information, and Yuki Tokugawa, the small-time handyman, looks like he's picked up some equipment he can't handle. Namely you.
What?
Even after you regained your health, you didn't leave his house, and you didn't return home to Asherum. Why not?
Why not? There's no need for you to know my reasons.
Well, there's no need to force an answer out of you. All I really need to know is that you're no longer with Asherum. If that's true, I'd like you to join us.
What in the hell are you talking about? You're crazy if you think I'm gonna help you.
If that's the case, then where do you intend to go? For what purpose do you intend to use your power, my son? Consider staying here, just like Raphael and the others.
Like Raphael? Hey!
Kai, thank goodness. I just knew that you'd come back to us. Thank goodness.
Raphael!
I guess I'm just a little bit tired.
What are you making Raphael and the other children do?
Kai, it's all right. I just need to rest and I'll be better. If you're a psychic too, then you should know that, right?
Raphael.
I'm sorry. I'm so glad that you've come back to us, but I need to rest a little while.
Raphael!
Kai Kudo, come with me, please. Relax, my son. Raphael is receiving the best treatment possible.
Of course he is.
We wouldn't dream of doing less. But for these children's parents and siblings, doing less for them is simply a matter of course. You see, my son, they've heard psychics can heal certain injuries with their powers. You understand, don't you? Because of their powers, people fear these children. They are persecuted and sometimes gravely harmed. Even their own flesh and blood have forsaken them. Raphael and the others have exhibited psychic powers from the day they were born. And as you know, there is no place in Gaul that would welcome psychics the way Ashram would. So we provide shelter for the children here.
I don't believe a word you're saying. Those kids are...
You have no reason to reproach us. After all, this place is paradise to them.
Paradise? What part of this place is paradise? The truth is that you're torturing Raphael and the other children. Why are you doing this?
Well, despite what you saw, they are happy. I realize it may be difficult for you to comprehend.
What is this? Giverini! End this now!
If that is truly what you want, then I'll end my experiments.
In exchange for my powers, is that it?
I simply don't believe the powers you developed should be used for helping the gorillas, or worse, should be left untapped. Only by using those powers for us will they become an instrument for attaining the sacrament of Calvaria.
Calvaria. Hey! Soup's on! Oscar, Kai! Dinner time! Huh.
Hurry up and grow big, okay? Because when Kai comes home, we're going to surprise him, right? Yuki!
Come on, time to eat.
You'll help us then, yes? What is your answer?
My answer is that I can't imagine you think of Raphael and those other kids as anything more than things you control. I will never serve someone like you, ever!
Marguerite, what's going on?
This guy is...
Enough! It would seem that you don't understand anything.
What's that?
Everyone in this room has loved ones who were killed during the guerrilla sweep operation. Loved ones who were killed by the psychics of Ashram. Childhood friends, family members, even lovers. All innocent people. All of them killed in cold blood by your friends at Ashram. We are now trying to rebuild the city of Gald and our lives, both of which were left in ruins. Kai Kudo, I am asking you to work with us. You must find the sacrament of Calvaria.
Since I came to Gald, I've come to see for myself how psychics are persecuted here. I know that what Ghiberrini says is true. Maybe it would be better for Raphael and the others to stay here.
Kai?
Huh?
What's the matter?
Raphael, you're awake? You still need your rest.
You're worried about me, huh?
Come on. In any case, you're not supposed to be out of your bed. Look, if you want to talk, then I'll come to where you are, okay? Well?
Fine. Is this better?
Yeah.
Good. Then come over here. Close enough that I can see your face properly.
Is this better?
Silly. You just said the same thing I did.
What? What's the matter? When you stare at me like that, I don't...
You just remind me of...
Of who?
Of a friend of mine who died. Yeah, when I saw you for the first time, I was so happy because I thought that my friend who died had come back. I thought Lord Ghiberrini was right. He always tells us that this is the happiest place in the universe. His name was Samael. The way he talked was really similar to the way you do, Kai. He always used to say the same things I did, too.
Raphael, I'm just...
Hey, are you able to cry?
Huh?
How do you make it so that tears appear?
Well...
I couldn't even cry when Samael died, and I've never been that sad before. If tears don't show up when I'm sad, I wonder what that means. And then, there's also
crying when you're happy.
when you're happy.
Right.
Have you ever cried because you were happy?
No, I haven't, but...
I see. When you're happy, that would be nice. Huh? Kai, are you crying?
You must find the sacrament of Calvaria.
The sacrament of Calvaria?
Only one person knew where the sacrament might be. Martinus the 14th, former head of the church. But one day, in front of several of his priests, he vanished into thin air. He was there, and then he was gone. You know what that means, don't you? It means he was a psychic as well. However, Martino was never able to recover the sacrament. So you will find it for me.
Who on earth?
Are you asking who I am? Would you even be able to answer the question of who you are? You're in my way.
A psychic?
Wow! It's a doll. See it? Do you, Big Brother Eiji? My real brother Kai gave this to me as a present.
I can see that. Looks like the doll has caught your fancy. I'm sure Kai would be glad to know that.
Yeah.
You've been out of bed this morning a lot longer than you usually are.
No, I still want to stay up.
Prepare a tranquilizer.
Yes, sir.
No, hold on. This is strange. Her pulse is normal, and on top of that, there's been no change in her body temperature. It seems like she should be getting feverish now, but for these symptoms to flare up must mean that it might just be possible.
You know, I almost feel bad that you're gonna have a boring death in a place like this. Who am I? I guess I'll say it again. Are you able to answer the question of who you are?
What are you saying? He's gone. No, he's here. And the next attack will be coming soon. Man, he's above me!
So you stopped it. That's how it should be.
There are unusual movements on level 200 of the special ward. We can't contact them. The lines are dead. Do you know what happened?
So, does it feel like you've met your own ghost?
That's right.
I expected. You should have been able to predict my own movements just as if they were your own.
I can even tell that he has no intention of killing me. But how do I know him?
If that's the case, then why can't you dodge? Well, I guess that's it then.
Why are you...
Ask yourself. Everything you want to know is already inside of you. Reclaim your body, your memories, your particular sensitivity.
What is he saying?
The way you are right now, you're not even worth killing. Try to answer the question of who you really are.
Miss Chigaya, open up. So, how is Eiji doing today?
His external injuries are nothing to worry about, but it seems that it cost him quite a bit of energy to keep 010's power from going berserk and destroying the building. That's why he's still sleeping.
So, Hikaru caused all this damage. Very well, just let me know when he regains consciousness.
Yes, ma'am.
It's Chigaya.
Huh?
You've done enough. I'm taking over.
Huh?
Whoa, that looks painful. It's okay. I've spoken with Professor Kyoko, so for him to end up like this. Strong, isn't she? Your dear little Hikaru.
Yes, there's something I want to tell my grandfather.
Well, I'd be happy to pass along any message you might have.
There's a psychic that possesses an unknown power. I'm sure this person could be of help to Grandfather.
Wouldn't it be faster just to bring your psychic here?
Maxim, long time no see. Where have you been all this time?
There was nothing for me to do here. Pass this message on to the leaders. How long do they plan on making me wait?
How long will Maxim wait?
It's Kai! Hey, Kai! We were hiding where you were. Kai, we missed you. Where have you been?
Well, I've been outside.
Outside? What's that?
It's someplace different from here.
You mean in the darkness?
The darkness?
The pitch-black world that surrounds paradise on all sides.
That's not true. The outside world is the real world. Leave this place with me. I'm taking you outside.
No. What? It's dangerous out there. The outside world is dark and scary. We'll die out there.
What are you saying? The outside isn't that kind of place. It's so much bigger than here, and you'd be free.
I don't understand what you're saying, Kai.
Well, then you'll have to come with me. You'll just have to see it for yourselves.
But the outside world is dark.
That's just what Giverini told you. You guys have never been allowed to see it. Why just believe what Giverini says?
Come outside with me.
You came back to us, Kai, in place of Samael.
Samael? No, Raphael, I'm not him. I'm me. I'm Kai.
Angels. Lost little angels. You must protect paradise.
Giverini.
It's time for us to go. Let's go.
Hold on.
Huh? You have to understand we've all lost our places to live. But Lord Giverini welcomed us into this paradise. And that's why we want to protect paradise.
Raphael, do you honestly believe that?
We are this world's guardian angels. Lord Giverini told us that we were.
Angels, protect paradise. My angels.
There's a lot today. That's an understatement. At any rate, we'll save paradise.
What's wrong, my son? Have you found any leads on the sacrament of Calvaria?
Giverini, release Raphael and the others right now.
Release them? It isn't as though I'm detaining those dear children against their wills.
Yeah, if that were true, they would have left a long time ago.
They're here because they want to be here.
You've taught them to fear being anywhere else.
That's because this is where they will be happiest.
You're wrong.
Why do you think that, my son? Do you intend to take them outside? Introduce them to unhappiness?
The outside world isn't like that.
So psychics are no longer persecuted there. No, that world will never accept you for who you are.
Do you know how psychics outside of Ashram are being treated? Do you?
I'd rather not think about how we lived before this.
Sad, isn't it? I'm giving these psychics' lives meaning and providing my angels with a future.
Giverini, do you think I don't understand what's going on? Those battle units were developed to be used against psychics, and you're getting money from the corporations to do their testing for them.
My son, as long as Ashram has their psychic battalion aces, the other corporations are naturally going to feel the need to devise countermeasures.
And you're using those children for that. That's not it, Raphael.
Huh?
This place is...
Use the ECM. Make his powers useless. How long can you withstand it? Increase the output to maximum.
angels. Kibarini.
You've only shown Raphael and the other kids what you wanted them to see. I don't know if the outside world is happy or not.
But I know that for these kids, here, where I'm standing, this is the darkness. To the outside world.
I won't let you get away with this.
Close the doors. Block their path. Come on, you guys, hurry! Don't worry, it's all right. Come on, we're almost there.
Where are you going, my little angels?
Just ignore him.
Are you going to abandon paradise? Are you going to choose darkness? Well, my angels.
Everybody calm down. Come here. Come over here to me.
Do you choose to return to paradise?
Asuka! Hey, Asuka!
Oh, Yuki, what's the matter?
Actually, that's what I want to know. I just found you passed out here on the couch.
My head started hurting all of a sudden, like I was hearing voices.
Voices?
Raphael, are you all right? We got separated from the others.
Return to me, little angels. Return to me.
Gibarini.
All of us. All of us have to stay here.
Huh?
We have to stay because we can't leave paradise. None of us can ever leave here.
You can, Raphael. Gibarini doesn't know that you can use telepathy, does he? Well, you can use that. Use your powers to leave this place.
But
Raphael, answer me. Do you really want to stay here? Raphael, let's go together to the outside world.
I wanted Samael to come back.
Raphael, it wasn't your fault. It's all right to go.
I want to live for Samael. It really is dark. Wait, everybody. Hi, Raphael. Where? Come on, this way. Everyone, come on. Raphael. Hey, Gabriel. Raphael. Yeah.
We're almost there.
This is pretty. Oh, Lord. It's so bright. Oh, Lord. It's just like paradise.
Yeah, what do you need?
Yuki, your tea is ready.
You've got a request. You sound familiar. Is that you, Kai?
Yuki, is it Kai? Is it?
Well, I think that might be the best I can do. You know, even if you hide him here, Gibalini's gonna find him. I mean, it's off the beaten path, but it's still part of the church after all.
Yeah, I know that. Even so, I want to give these kids the chance to choose for themselves.
no more flying, okay? And you promise not to use your powers to hurt anyone either, remember? Can you do that?
If I keep my promise, you'll come back to see me?
Yeah, okay.
When are you coming back? When are you coming back, big brother?
I'll visit as much as I can.
Okay, pinky swear! I'm gonna be good, Kai. I like holding hands and walking more than flying. Come on, Raphael! Just a sec! I'll see you soon, Kai. Come on! Raphael said that he'd like to fly through the wide open sky. He has such wonderful powers, but...
Maybe it's cruel, but I thought that Raphael should be able to choose whether he wants to live among people who don't have the kind of special powers that he was born with.
Should choose?
I don't think it's right to have someone like Ghiberrini choose what's best for him. He's got the chance to decide what he wants to do and the time.
You think you should really leave that decision up to little kids?
I think they'll do fine.
At any rate, you couldn't really stand the thought of leaving them there, could you? Well, now we'll deal with Ghibellini.
I think you mean Ghiberrini. I just have to keep my promise.
Promise? What promise?
To find something called the Sacrament of Calvaria.
What?
What? What's wrong?
Where'd you hear about that?
From Ghiberrini.
Well, I'm looking for it too.
For what?
The Sacrament of Calvaria. We'll swap info later, understand?
Huh?
We'll talk after we have dinner. I'm gonna go put something together.
I haven't had Yuki's food lately.
Hey, Kai,
Huh?
I want to say I'm sorry. I told you to let me know if there was anything I could do. But when you said, save me, and then you disappeared, there was nothing I couldn't do anything to help you.
Wait a second. I didn't say anything when I disappeared.
And then I thought maybe if you could hear my voice, you'd be okay. But you couldn't.
Asuka, you felt responsible all this time. I'm sorry. I don't have that kind of power. When I was alone, I couldn't find a place to go back to, because I didn't think it would be right to come back here to you and Yuki. I didn't know you were worried about me. I'm sorry, Asuka.
Oh, Kai, are you going to leave? Don't disappear. Don't go away again. But now you've come back to stay, right?
Yeah. If that's alright with you guys.
Kai, there's something I've always wanted to say to you. Welcome home!
I'm back.
Leader. But sir, it's Kaikudo.
I'm amazed that you came back. What could you possibly have to say to me at this point, Kai?
In exchange for having released Raphael and the others, I plan to find the Sacrament of Calvaria for you.
Don't you have that backwards? Nonetheless, I believe I said that if you found the sacrament first, then I'd release the children.
I will find the sacrament, no matter what. In exchange, I want you to promise not to lay a hand on Raphael or any of the other kids, because if you even harm one hair on their heads, I promise you that I will use my power to destroy you.
Is that supposed to be a threat?
No, that's not a threat. It's a promise, Lord Ghiberrini. Count on it. You will leave those kids alone.
You have my word.
Kai, I've come to get you. Now let's get you home.
Shinlu?
You didn't come back to ashram, so I figured I'd come get you.
Shinlu, you came here alone?
That's right, so?
It's not bad or anything, but...
Hold on a second. Kai, you like your crepes with bananas and chocolate inside, right? Here you go, Kai.
Thank you.
We used to eat these all the time when I made them. Isn't that right, Kai? Oh, yeah. And then you promised to come with me the next time I went to the all-you-can-eat cake buffet, remember? Before I knew it, though, you'd already settled down in Gold. I know. Why don't we go to that cake buffet right now? Come on, Kai.
No, Shinlu. Remember, I don't like...
Don't like what?
I mean, I don't do well with sweet things.
There you go again, Mr. Trickster. You can't fool me. I know you like them. Why don't you just come back to Ashram?
Well, there's something I have to take care of here in Gold.
What? Is it more important than I am? Kai, you always said I was the most important person in the world to you, right? I remember you used to make hot cocoa for me after our training sessions. You used to cover for me when I made mistakes. Have you forgotten all of that? Silly. You've forgotten it all, haven't you, Kai? I understand now. So all I have to do is make you remember.
Shinlu?
Beneath rainbow-colored skies, I'm blown around by the wind. If you didn't feel the same like I, don't stop my beating heart, please look at me. I wanna be the only girl you see.
I didn't know Shinlu could sing.
Don't want you to look at anyone but me.
Oh, never mind, she can't.
My heart's in your hands, please don't set me free.
Shinlu, what's the matter with you?
The beating of my heart causes me such pain. Please don't ever look away again. Let the rainbow be for you and me.
If she keeps this up, she'll destroy the city. Stop this, Shinlu.
But Kai... Kyo! Coming! I'm coming!
You are Miss Asuka Tokugawa, yes?
Uh-huh.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, but we've... Who are you? Who's there? I wonder if she'd think it's strange if I told her we've met before. Nice to meet you. What are you doing, Kyo? Mind your own business.
What, you mean playing house? Is part of your mission?
Kyo, you'd better not lay a finger on him, do you hear me?
Get out of here, Curly, or I'll blow you away too! Look out! What's the matter, Kaikudo? Why don't you just come up here? I promise we'll have a good time, just us psychics. That's why you lured me out to this wasteland in the first place, isn't it, Kai? You're not what the rumors make you out to be, Kaikudo. If you don't start putting up some resistance, destroying you's gonna be a real drag.
He's just pretending to be weak. He wasn't like this before. He used to be proud of using his powers. Isn't that right? After all, Kai, you're the one who taught me to control my gift, aren't you?
Yeah, he's controlled his powers so well that it looks like he doesn't have them anymore.
Shut your mouth, Kyo, or I'll shut it for you.
Oh, now who's interfering?
Kai, look at me.
What?
I want you to see how strong I am now.
Shinlu, what do you think you're doing?
You see, I'm way stronger than I was before, aren't I? I want you to know exactly how much more powerful I've become, Kai.
Stop it, Shinlu! I don't want to have to fight with you like this!
This is a lesson, Kai. Just like when you, me, and Shenlong used to train together. We fought against one another to become more powerful. Don't you remember?
We never did anything like that.
Joe, I told you I would do it!
You know, you two babble way too much. And it's starting to get on my nerves.
I'm sorry to have caused such a racket. I, accidentally dropped the cookie can on the floor. So they all ended up kind of broken. But still, they're really tasty cookies. They're really good with either tea or with milk. I mean, it was just the can that fell on the floor. It wasn't the cookies themselves that fell on the floor.
Is it all right if I have one?
Yes!
Delicious, Asuka.
Thank goodness!
I wonder what he would do if she wasn't here anymore.
I think Yuki should be coming back from work soon. Did I say something that offended you?
No, it's nothing really. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I should introduce myself. My name is Maria. I'm a friend. But I didn't come here to see Yuki. I came here to see you, Asuka.
Why me?
There's someone I think you might be able to rescue. I'd like for you to come back with me.
I don't understand. Why me?
Hold on a second. Just don't leave this room, okay?
Okay.
Who the hell is that?
That's not the woman in the picture.
The woman in the picture. Are they after Asuka?
Kill her anyway.
What the hell's going on?
Unless you jerks want to get burned, you'll put your guns down and leave the house. I don't know what organization you're with, but you won't lay a finger on that girl.
They never said we'd have to deal with a freaking bodyguard.
Oh, calm down. Nothing around us is burning, is it? This is just a psychic parlor trick.
A trick? Really? I'm asking you to leave. Of course, if you choose not to, I can turn this blue flame red and you too will burn. Your hair, your bones, every bit of you. There'll be nothing left but a pile of ashes.
Just hold on a second, Blondie. We were just hired to come here for the girl, that's it.
And our instructions were to bring the woman back unharmed. We weren't gonna kill her.
Who told you to come here?
Maybe they'd tell you if you asked them politely. You did just scare the pants off them.
You son of a... Let go of me!
Hey, now that wasn't a smart move, and I got a feeling you're not into burning people to death.
Son of a...
So were these men hired by our organization? Or is this something you're doing on your own?
Hey, I just do what the people at the top tell me. And they tell me you're in their way. Isn't that right?
You're telling me that kidnapping this girl is an order. That's impossible.
You do realize your negative attitude has made you somewhat of an outsider at the organization. I'm to use full force to complete my mission. Those are my orders.
You're saying that I'm an obstacle?
I'm not sure what your power level is, but still. I've got the feeling I'm gonna win this round. You ready? You should be careful. It's always bound to be rough when psychics fight each other.
This man, he's used to fighting other psychics. He's maintaining such a powerful shield, and yet his attack power isn't wavering at all.
Shut your mouth, little girl. You're coming with us.
Whoa!
sure you're all right, Asuka?
I guess the landlord's back.
Are you sure you're all right, Asuka?
Yuki! Asuka, are you...
So this is how it is.
But Yuki, it's not...
Be quiet, Asuka.
Yuki...
Well, under the circumstances, it's no wonder he's drawn that conclusion, is it, Maria?
Stop it, Maxim!
Just following orders.
I'd let her go if I were you.
Yuki!
You son of a...
Well, it's too bad you haven't found what our organization contracted you for.
Don't mess with me. You just keep talking and it'll get pretty dangerous for you, pal. Ah!
Yuki, no! Stop it! You stop hurting him! Let me go! Let me go! Yuki! Hold on, Yuki. Hold on. Go back.
Are you a traitor?
I'm still faithful. I believe in the mission.
I understand. Then I'll tell the guys at the top you'll be bringing the girl back using your own methods.
Little...
What? Yuki, no! Please don't die!
It's all right. He's just lost consciousness. I am so sorry.
What a boring fight! Come on, Kai, it can't be any fun to just defend yourself. Hey, Shinlu, I got him!
Joe! You're more useful than I thought!
Hey, that was uncalled for, you jerk!
Kai?
What the heck are you doing, Shinlu?
That's right. What am I doing?
What in the hell is wrong with you?
Shinlu.
Oh, Kai. What was I? What was I?
It's all right. You weren't doing anything.
But that's not true. I was fighting you just now, wasn't I?
Shinlu.
Why would I do something like that? Why would I? Whoever you are, stop ordering me around, do you hear?
We've had our share of distractions, but what say you and I get back to the game?
Son of a...
Come on! It's no fun if you just run away! What is this, hide and go seek? I guess I'll just have to take this whole building out!
Okay, that's enough of that.
Sherry!
If you keep messing around like that, Maxim's gonna get mad.
What is that?
We have a new mission. The plan has changed.
The attacks, they stopped. Where's Shinlu and Shinlan? Shinlu? Where am? Oh, that's right. That irritating guy and that irritating girl came here to get Asuka. Asuka!
If you're looking for her, she went upstairs. She stayed by your side until just a minute ago.
What are you still doing here? You couldn't run away?
Yuki! Oh, thank goodness! You're awake!
Asuka.
Here, change your clothes. Yuki? Would it be...
What's up?
Would it be alright for me to stay at Maria's place? I sort of promised her I'd go.
What? What is this? I hope you're not thinking this is like going to a neighbor's house to hang out, are you?
But Yuki...
So you're gonna tell her you can't go, because I said you can't! Cancel it!
What? Did you forget that Maria saved our lives? And you haven't even bothered to say thank you to her, Yuki?
But...
Why are you getting so angry? I think that we need to help Maria. After all, Yuki, she is the one who helped you recover.
So you're feeling guilty, or is this an act? I'm so grateful for your help.
Oh, Yuki, that's...
What's the problem? You wanted me to thank her, so I did, all right?
Oh, Yuki.
What the hell? I guess I've got no choice. Hey, you think you can get old man Naremia to meet with me again? You don't have a problem with her having an escort, do you?
Not at all. We'd welcome you.
I say that's a good idea. And if anyone tries any funny business, Asuka and I will be so out of there. Well, now that that's cleared up, I think you'd better start packing for your trip, okay?
But,
Asuka, you've always got a butt.
But what if we both go and then Kai comes back? Won't it be bad if there's no one to meet him here? Kai.
Oh, crap, I totally forgot about him. Maybe it'll be alright if we just leave him a note or something. Hey, I got it! How about we're hanging out at the gorilla space? So, see you later. What do you think? Pretty good, huh? What? What's wrong with that?
Look, it's Kai! I've been waiting for you to come visit me, Kai. I even kept the promise that I made you.
I see.
And I haven't been lonely. I made a whole lot of new friends here.
I'm glad.
Listen, Kai. I want to tell you something. Come on, Raphael, let's go. Let's go. Get that, come on. Kai! Thanks a lot.
Telepaths, huh?
Telepaths? Why do you want to know about that?
I was reading about them in this book. Apparently, it said that our powers are similar, yet different from the supernatural powers described in some ancient documents.
It is possible that these powers might be exactly the same.
If that's true, then that would mean that there are psychics out there who are telepathic as well.
Right. It said that there are. Telepathy is both an exceptional power and an exceptionally destructive power. The power to control the minds of men.
Control?
Well, it isn't like I've actually met one, but while it may sound unreal, I can't believe that they don't exist. The shape of your evolution may be the power that you all acquire from here on. Psychics aren't the end of human evolution. Even they will evolve into something far greater.
So we all evolve.
one thing straight. I'm not here because I trust you. Do you hear me? Hey, are you listening? Just because Asuka's taken a liking to you...
Yuki!
This way.
Typical woman.
Wow!
Asuka, don't touch that stuff. You don't know where it's been. So, where are we exactly? Please tell me we're just resting until we go to the real place. Damn, what is this? The silent treatment? That's real mature.
I'm so sorry. You were hurt because of me. And I'm so sorry for that.
Don't tell me we took a detour all the way out here just so you can tell me you're sorry. Oh, come on. Would it have been so hard to say that while we were walking?
I want you to join us, but only after you've been convinced of our organization's way of thinking.
Well, why didn't you just say so in the first place? Jeez. So, convince me.
Well, you see, Asuka is a psychic.
You're out of your freaking mind, you know that?
Listen.
Not a chance. You told me you were going to show us where the old man is, but you brought us to God knows where instead. Then you get Asuka's sympathy by saying she needs to save someone. Where did you get off thinking I should trust you? If you really want to say you're sorry, you can start by not telling any more lies. You catch my drift? Because I'll take her back so fast it'll make your head spin. Here.
Oh, thanks a lot.
If we hadn't been ordered to come, I wouldn't be caught dead here.
Stop being so crabby, would you? Hey, you're not still worried about 118.
No, that isn't it.
Okay. Let's just follow our orders and find that girl, all right?
Well, that's easier said than done. They tell us to tail her, but they don't tell us where the hell she is in the first place.
Oh, we'll find her soon enough. It's times like this where you can rely on a woman's intuition.
Where's Eiji? Why hasn't he come here yet?
The chief is in ICU. He was injured in an accident. He's not allowed to have any visitors.
He's hurt? No way. Just hold on. Shit.
You must be hungry. I'm sorry. It's because I took us on that detour.
It's not your fault, Maria. I just haven't eaten since this morning, so...
Neither have I. If you don't mind, I thought I'd treat both of you to lunch.
Suit yourself.
Asuka, what are you having?
Yuki, what are you having?
I'll just have some coffee.
What? Aren't you gonna eat?
I'm saying I can't eat if she's treating us, okay?
Yuki!
It's not like I'm really hungry anyway. I'm not gonna force myself to eat.
That's not it. I just mean, meals should be pleasant and friendly. Because the food tastes better when it's like that. Oh, Yuki, why won't you just be friends with Maria?
You're so kind, Asuka.
Huh? But I think that you and Yuki are the ones who are really kind. That's why I want you two to be friends.
Listen here, Asuka. I know that I've got a good heart, but what about this woman?
She is good. It's just a feeling I get. I can feel it.
You feel it in what way, Asuka?
Like a breeze is caressing my hair. When you're near, it's like a gentle wind blowing. Sometimes it's like I can even hear things writing on the wind.
How long have you had this power, Asuka?
Huh? Are you all ready to order now?
Would you mind cutting out all this confusing and unsettling talk? If you don't, so help me.
You're right. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. I'll have the crab and mushrooms and cream sauce. And you, Asuka?
She wasn't apologizing to me at all.
I wonder which one I should choose.
Well, since Yuki isn't going to eat, how about you and I order a bunch of desserts?
Sure.
When you think about something over and over and you still can't find an answer, there's only one thing to do. Move ahead without thinking. Deal with the consequences when they come up. Here. Oh, man, all that thinking's made me hungry. I guess I will let you treat.
Hey!
I'll take the pork sauté and the...
So much for women's intuition. We still don't know where she is.
We do now.
Asuka! Yuki! Asuka! Yuki! What on earth happened here?
Dear Kai, Yuki and I are going to a place called the Gorilla's Base. Hey Yuki, is that our boat?
That's it.
Ahoy there! Huh?
Hey there, bud.
Yuki. Hey Rikami, Yuki's here!
How many times do I have to tell you? The name is Captain Rikami, got it?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yuki, so you're finally visiting.
I need your help.
What else is new? Come on, get on board.
Rikami specializes in unusual clients. You'd be hard-pressed to cross these waters without getting his help.
So we've got 2 men and 3 women today then, right, boss?
Hey, bud, you got 1 guy and 1 girl too many.
Sorry, they just walked up unannounced a little while ago.
Hey there. Nice to meet you. My name is Sherry. And this guy over here is Kyo. Remember, best behavior.
An underground level, you say?
I'm trying to find the gorilla's home base.
I think you're mistaken, my boy. I don't know anything about the gorillas.
The church is supposed to be knowledgeable about God's construction. You should know the way to their base.
Does this have anything to do with the work you're doing for me?
The gorillas are also looking for the sacrament of Calvaria. Wouldn't it be bad for you if they found it first?
This is an interesting turn of events. Yes, what's the matter?
We've captured someone suspicious.
I moved that His Holiness himself would show up for me.
Who is this scoundrel?
We found this on him, my lord. It seems he was trying to install a listening device.
Tell me, what business do you have with the church?
My business isn't with the church, it's with you, Cardinal.
In that case, you can make an appointment.
But that wouldn't be any fun at all now, would it? Besides, this way I'll get to see your true colors.
I think it's time you shut up.
Leonid? Dispose of this refuse.
What? Hey, who are you calling refuse? And what do you mean by dispose?
I'm sorry you had to see this.
What exactly is going to happen to him?
An appropriate punishment will be decided.
The death card in reverse shows what Yuki is lacking.
What Yuki's lacking? You mean calcium? Because that's a picture of a skeleton, right?
Oh no, it means that Yuki is the way he is right now because something big is missing from his life. It seems he usually goes forth with some kind of goal in mind. I'm seeing that he's been really frustrated lately because he hasn't had a specific goal to set his sights on.
Wow, that's amazing!
The death card can mean someone feels like they're stagnating or feels hopeless because they've lost sight of something important.
Well, maybe that's why. Before we got to the ship, Yuki was acting so angry.
Huh?
But since we boarded the ship, he seems to be a lot more cheerful. It's like he's back to his old self once again.
I think that just might be because I left things like getting us to the ship up to him. We've given some of his power back to him. I'm used to dealing with men like Yuki, who think they always know the right way to do things and that it's all right to treat women like idiots.
Oh, my. Now, that is just one sentence I cannot ignore. I'm used to dealing with men like Yuki. Now, don't you think that's a risque thing to say? Oh, hey, would you mind reading something about my future, too?
So, Yuki, I gotta ask you, why the hell are you bringing Asuka along with you anyway? The only people that use the ocean entrance are the ones with specific business in the blockaded zone.
I just am, and there's been some complications, even Asuka.
Whoa. Now, hold on. It's not like you to get Asuka all wrapped up in your business like this, Yuki.
No, it's more like she's got me wrapped up in this.
Huh?
What in the hell am I doing?
Hey, buddy, are you gonna be alright or what?
What information could you possibly be looking for? Your name is Shenlong, right?
Why didn't I notice she was here? Even if I was focused on reading this.
Looking for your big sister's data, huh? Here. Maybe you need someone like me to help you out.
Well, you certainly are something, Kai. Knocking out all those priests like you did.
Leonid, what the hell do you think you're doing in a place like this?
I could ask you the same question, Kai.
Never mind, let's just hurry and get out of here.
Hold on a second. You, want to join me?
Huh?
This church is a gold mine, especially with that Gibberini guy in charge. If you and I can figure out what he's really up to, I'll bet we could turn this thing into a real moneymaker. So you want in, or do you know something?
I'll bet you know something, too.
About?
About the Gorilla's secret home base.
Well, sounds like you're into some pretty interesting things lately.
What the? Hey, Miss Sherry, where's your friend?
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Kyo since I heard him mumble something about being a little seasick.
What? Seasick? Oh, no.
Hey, I have some medicine for an upset stomach, and it works on heartburn, too. I'll go take it to him.
I wonder if heartburn medication works on seasickness.
Hey, Oscar, wait up. If you're giving him medicine, give him mine.
Damn that stupid Sherry. Why the hell we have to take a boat?
I brought you some medicine.
Whoa. I see an angel.
Hurry up and take it, would you? After all, Asuka went through all the trouble to bring it to you.
Oh, right.
I'm sure this will make you feel better. Go ahead and take it.
Great.
Hey, look! It's Asuka's older brother!
Sherry, you little...
Ahoy there! Little seasick? Don't worry. You'll live.
That's all right. I still have one more.
What the hell is a military vessel doing in a place like this anyway?
Those bastards. I could have sworn gold was supposed to be off limits to them. What in the hell do they think they're doing?
What's the matter, big sis? You haven't been scared speechless, have you? No, it's just that I know that emblem. Yeah? Well, I bet it's because it's famous. You know, you saw it on TV or something like that. That's not it. I saw it on the first day I met Kai.
Kai?
I think it might have been attached to his clothes somehow.
A psychic and one of Ashram's. Asuka, tell me more about Kai.
Well, you know, Kai's just someone who was hurt. Yuki and I took care of him, so he got better. We weren't sure if he ever would, but he's good as new now. And now he lives with us and works with Yuki. He knows a lot about the stars. And he's kind. And, well, that's a big help. Here you go. You like sweet things, right?
If you know that much, then you should know it pisses me off when people pretend to know everything about me. Tell me, who are you?
Snap at me again and I'll smash this. Got it? Then you'll never get the information you wanted to steal, will you, hothead? You've got to learn to be nice to girls.
Where's the girl I should be nice to, you old bat?
You brat! Seriously, what kind of upbringing is Eiji giving these kids? My name's Hitomi. Hitomi Chigaya.
Chigaya?
Oh, don't get all upset, all right? I'm not going to go blab to Aunt Kyoko or Eiji. That's right. I'm not going to tell, even though I know exactly why you broke into that database.
I said stop pretending you know how I feel, you hear me? People who pretend to know are the ones who don't know anything.
All right, sorry. In any case, I know I didn't say anything as audacious as, I know how you feel, kid. Now, what you want to look at first? The data from before Shinlu was treated...
Treated?
Stop being such a worry wuss. I meant treated for her injuries.
That's not it. You guys have done something to Shinlu. She's not herself anymore.
Hey, listen. Just take a look at it, okay? It's a comparison of her before and after treatment. You can see that the value of her motor functions has gone up, right? So you could say her muscles have developed.
Who cares about that? I'm talking about changes inside her head. It's her brain or her nervous system. Something major has been done to my sister.
I hear you, but I don't really know what you're trying to get at, because after all, it's not like I take part in my aunt's projects or even Eiji's. All I know is that the file says your older sister came in and said that she wanted to be made stronger. That there was something she wouldn't be able to obtain unless she became stronger. Or there was something she was afraid she was going to lose.
Shinlu.
Mom said that we could go downstairs after the store closes this afternoon. I think we should go outside and play for a while. It's already dark, so it'll be okay if we're out for a little while.
Shinlu, you know Dad'll get mad if we go outside. If he gets mad, it'll make Mom cry. At first, I was the only one that my family knew was psychic. I don't remember my mother's face. I just remember that her hands were warm. That's the only thing that sticks with me. But when we realized that Shinlu was psychic too, we're twins. But no matter how many times I tell Shinlu that thinking of us as older sister and younger brother doesn't make sense, she won't listen. She acts like she's older, or that she's stronger than I am. Even though I'm the one who has to get stronger to protect her. I'm not good enough as I am now.
You want another piece of cake?
Yeah.
Then I'll give you my piece, only on the condition that you eat all of it, okay?
Okay.
Good boy. My dear Professor, psychics are complicated.
Ready?
Yes.
Then commence the rewrite for 7-8 now.
Starting rewrite.
You chose well to let me show you the path, Kai.
Is this a path?
It's a path if you call it a path.
Right.
You've done pretty well for yourself, haven't you, Kai? Choosing to go through the church to get to Gald's underground is what I mean.
Oh, is that what you think?
I suspect that the church, the corporations, and the guerrillas are all connected underground. And when I say that they're connected underground, I mean that literally, with tunnels. If you could just see that, Kai, you'd see what this city's all about.
Well, it sounds to me like you've already seen it.
Well, that is my trade, after all.
Well, I guess this is it. You sure you're gonna be okay, Yuki?
It'll all work out somehow. Look, if we don't come back in 3 days, would you contact the guy who's been staying with us?
Sure. You got it.
See you later, Big Sister Asuka. Bye-bye. Thanks for everything, Bud.
This way.
We're going pretty far down, huh?
Yuki, why didn't you tell me before that you were harboring one of Ashram's psychics?
Well, because I really didn't see any real need to tell you about any of that.
Well, you should have told me before.
Then how about I tell you I solved the mystery of the sacrament?
You solved it?
That's right, and now that I've solved that mystery, I'll be withdrawing from this case.
What are you talking about?
Never mind that. Just listen. The sacrament is a trick that the church made up. In the end, it's all about deciding who the next head of the church will be.
That's not true.
Well, that's the deal! If the extraordinary powers of the psychics are recognized by the church, then those powers become God's miracles. So that baptism is the sacrament. It isn't an object. The old man must have known that all along.
But that doesn't make any sense. If he knew it's not an object, why did he contact you to search for it?
Well, if you want to know, why don't you try asking him yourself?
Yuki, don't you think it's kind of cold down here?
Yeah. I'm surprised you guys don't freeze to death hiding in this place.
Hey, Yuki, there's someone else here.
Huh?
They're looking ahead. Don't worry, she wasn't talking about us.
And he's not alone, is he?
It's Bog.
You've done an excellent job, Maria. You must be Yuki. This letter was addressed to you. It's from Mr. Aremia.
You call this a letter? Tell the old man if he wants to give me a book, he can come here and do it himself.
This book is something he wrote.
Maria, get inside. Keep the young girl safe. And hurry.
Wait! Yuki's right!
Asuka!
Yuki!
Wait, where do you think you're taking my sister? Just hold on. We're not going to get the hell out of my way right now! Now you bring Asuka back, you hear me?
Wait. Listen, the gorillas. We're not your enemies.
If you're lying, I'll kill you all.
Let me tell you, Mr. Aremia's real name.
What?
Is something the matter, Kai?
No.
This way.
You shouldn't be failing, you know.
Oh, shut up. How about we put you to work?
Huh?
Did you hear what they were saying? This is awesome.
So what's the big deal about that stupid book? Just burn it.
Even Eiji is gonna want that book.
Still don't care.
I saw the signature imprinted in that book.
Whose?
Martinus the 14th.
Who in the hell is that?
You're an idiot.
That's right. Martinez the 14th.
The former head of the church? But he disappeared.
That's right. He left the church, and under the name of Aremia, he began to gather the psychics of Dahl around him.
Why'd the old man do that?
Because he wanted to save all the psychics that he could. It's a bad time to be a psychic. We don't want to be used by Ashram. And we won't serve the greed of the church's head. That leaves us very few places to go.
So you just want to be free like everyone else, huh?
That's exactly right. Psychics are people too.
Is that so? Well, I met a psychic recently who could never say that. Because he's an idiot.
No, it takes determination to see that we're human beings. And also, someone to show us the way.
Well, buddy, I'm not a psychic. But I guess I understand where you're coming from. That being said, I still don't understand why I should risk my life to help the gorillas out.
Actually, I feel the same. But still, you were chosen by Mr. Aremia.
Look, whatever the old man says. Look out! So it's you again, is it? What do you want?
Oh, nothing. I just get kind of sore if I don't move around a little. Oh, there are some psychics here. Looks like I'm gonna have some fun. If you don't fight for your lives, I'll kill you.
Why would Grandfather write a will?
Maria?
To him.
He's really important to you, isn't he, Maria?
Grandfather took me in off the streets and raised me as his own.
Raised you?
Ever since I was a young girl.
Did you know that Yuki took me in too? He raised me, so I understand how close he must feel to him. Maria!
Asuka, I want you to meet my grandfather and to help him.
I see the pure soul of a baby. It is a false life, artificial, created by the hand of man. It is a fool that knows neither impurity nor fear. Foolish one. Foolish one, your name is...
Predicting your own future, old man?
Maxim, who are you really?
To you, I'm the Grim Reaper.
You're not the one who will be walking that path, my boy. I will define my destiny. My destiny. Why are you impure?
God's electrical generators are just ahead on the 4th underground level. There's a rumor that the church is involved in managing that, too.
That's strange.
Yeah, then again, God's underground levels are full of strange stories. And we just go about our daily business over this strange foundation. But you're the exception, aren't you?
What?
People who find God strange seem to have their reasons. Whether they've lived here for a long time or they've just shown up.
What's the matter, boys?
Leon, get away from me!
God, you...
Get back!
Guy, Candy, you can't be a psychic.
My grandfather took in and raised abandoned psychic children, just like me. There were too many to keep count.
I see.
We all hated how different our powers made us. But he gently showed us the way to live.
Damn you!
Hey, that hurt. Look at that. You're just a plain old human. You're pathetic. Just hurry up and die. Run! You idiot! You're next in line, man. Wait for your turn.
I'm gonna be first. Don't you turn your back on me.
Are you all right? Take this, Yuki. Follow his instructions.
Yeah, okay. But first, let's get you out of here.
Player substitution.
Bastards. Enough is enough!
Wait!
Don't worry, you'll join them soon enough.
Don't you dare! He was mine before you got here, so I'm gonna kill him, you got it?
What are you talking about? He beat you. That's what I saw.
What did you say? I'm still not finished having fun with him yet.
You moron. Just be careful not to burn this book. Have a good time.
was aiming for your heart, and I just got your shoulder.
You suck at this.
Nah, this means I get to have more fun. This time, you get this. Now you can't rely on your excellent gun skills, can you, Cyclops?
I'm gonna kill you dead. You hear me?
Oh, bold words from a one-eyed man. Now it's time. You can't hit me, you idiot. Here I am. In the end, you're just a weak little human. So now you die.
Yuki! Kai!
Kai Kudo? So it's you.
You can't keep fighting like this. Why not? Because you're fighting right next to Gaul's main power supply. If you keep blasting each other, you're gonna trigger a major meltdown.
No way. Let's do this for real. Burn me! It can't be. It's gonna get me armored power.
I told you to stop fighting like that.
Sorry. So, why are you here?
It's not here. It's further in. Hey, Kai! Kai!
Maria? My grandfather should be straight ahead. I'm so sorry, Asuka. Huh? Wait here, I'll be right back.
Maria!
So what happened, old man? Couldn't you see this in your future?
Can you understand the sorrow that seeing the future entails?
I really don't care.
And that is why you are a fool. You know neither joy nor sorrow. You don't dream about the future.
So what?
You can't dream.
That's right. They're just dreams. They're not real.
Have you truly accepted that, my son?
Shut up. You called me a fool. Is that supposed to be my destiny?
Well, that is up to you.
That's not true. It's not my fate alone.
If you want to change it, then you have no choice but to do so.
It can't be changed. There's not a damn thing I can do about it.
But it can change your destiny. Destiny.
Are you trying to decide my fate for me? You can't do that, old man.
Stop it!
So, 018.
Let him go!
If you want to change his fate, then you'll have to go through me.
Stop it!
What's the matter? Hurry up.
No!
Please be all right, Grandfather. Please.
Yeah, he's fast. But not fast enough. Is that all you got? Is that the level of your true power, 118? Now's not the time to hold back.
I can't move. What kind of power does he have?
There's no use in taking it away, and no joy in killing you. Sad.
Are you okay?
Your power is worthless. You can't help him.
Grandfather!
Maria, my child, I want to change. I want to change all this.
Grandfather!
Grandfather? Return to Ashram, Kai.
Maxim.
Eiji ordered us to bring that telepath back with us.
Eiji said that? But why?
Give me my grandfather.
Wait! No, please, wait!
How dare you do this to him?
No, I didn't!
I don't want to hear it, Ashram!
Kyo, and I got a souvenir. I won't forgive you. I'll never forget about this psychics of ashram. Uh-oh, were you in the middle of something? Scary.
We're going.
Give my grandfather back! You won't get away!
Kai, what's going on?
Come on, Yuki. You can tell me just a little bit, can't you?
I told you, Ashram just destroyed one of the guerrillas' leaders. That's all there is.
But I'm asking why you guys were involved. Hey, Kai, I was a pretty good guy down there, right? How about some information in exchange for my services?
I'm sorry, Leonid.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't have any information.
But Kai, you were there, right? So that means you're the only one who knows what happened.
I don't know anything, honestly.
Daisy! Daisy! Daisy!
No, Simi. I never imagined that you'd come visit me in the hospital.
Shut up! 47 men! 47 men died during this 100-day investigation. You want to tell me what the hell we were investigating, AG? Illness. Unnatural death. My subordinates have been dying left and right, and we don't know why. Tell me, what's in the ocean? What the hell is it? And does it have anything to do...
That bastard Kai did this to me.
You should be able to heal those yourself. Have you been enduring the pain just so you could show me that you were in a battle, Kyo?
There's been so much damage I can't get my powers to work right.
I'll arrange for a doctor to look at them.
I can't stand them. Not Kai. That's Sakimiya. Wait. Hey, Maxim! Hey!
This is so not cool.
We totally forgot about this, didn't we?
This place is completely destroyed.
We should start cleaning.
This isn't something we can just sweep away, you idiot! We've got to get rid of all this wreckage and crap, understand? You see? This is what happens when you deal with psychics! Hey, Kai.
Huh?
What do you think Ashram wanted to take the old man's will for anyway?
Don't ask me. I don't know.
Well, that sounds about right. It's the guys at the top who are the ones making the plans. So you wouldn't know, would you?
AG ordered us to bring that telepath back with us.
Kai?
Maybe I should meet with him.
Meet with who?
After all, a lot of things have happened out here that can't be seen from Ashram. I wonder just how much he knows about this town.
What the hell are you talking about?
Kai?
Hey, Kai! Wait a second.
Don't come any closer.
Huh? What's the matter? Oscar, go back inside. Both of you, go! What the hell happened to you?
Oh no, Maria!
Stay back!
But why? Can't you see that she's been hurt?
She has business with me.
Ashram. My grandfather.
Give me back my grandfather now!
Yuki, please do something!
Knock it off! You guys better not destroy my house!
I'll kill you! I don't know what they did with him. Honestly, what do you mean you don't know? You know, because you killed my grandmother!
Please believe me. I didn't.
Maria, just calm down, all right? Kai's telling the truth. He doesn't know anything.
Maria, please stop!
This man is just another one of Ostrom's psychics. He can't be trusted. It's because of people like him that psychics are treated like monsters.
We're not monsters.
That's right. Grandfather taught us how to be proud of being a psychic.
Please stop, Maria! You're going to kill Kai!
Stop it!
So that's Kaikudo's little sister.
She's a goddess who will bring death and rebirth to mankind. So tell me, did the old man say anything?
No, sir.
I thought not. I'll be gone for a while.
Where are you going?
Back to Gald.
Maria, you loved your grandfather very much. So you didn't know what to do when he was taken away from you. It's all right. Because I'm by your side now, Maria. You don't have to be lonely anymore.
Oh, man. I wonder if I billed Ashram for repairing the house, would they pay it? The monster thing? Yeah. I understand, man. You regret using your powers. She was just hurt, Yuki. What about it? I don't care if she's hurt or not, Kai. I'm not gonna let her get away with murder. That's why I aim my gun at her.
Were you planning on shooting her?
Yeah, because I thought she was gonna kill us all. As long as you guys are fighting on your own, you can do what you want to do. But once you get us mixed up in it, well, I was gonna protect myself, that's all.
If everyone insists on wanting to kill and not wanting to sacrifice themselves for peace, that can only lead to a massacre.
Are you dumb or what? It's just the way things are, Kai.
There's gotta be a better way.
It's Shinlu! Shinlu! You came back to your room!
Be quiet. My ears are ringing. I've told you 1,000,000 times, no yelling! But Shinlu, there you go again, making that face. Just looking at it pisses me off. Get out of my sight. Well, what are you waiting for?
Who are you? Who are you?
And what have you done with Shinlu?
What are you saying? I'm sitting right here, aren't I?
What's happened to you, Shinlu? You keep acting weirder and weirder. This is even worse than it was when you were with that idiot Kai.
Shinlu, you said Kai. Don't you ever say his name in my presence again. You remember all the terrible things he did to me, so don't ever mention him again.
What are you talking about? Shinlu!
There you go. This should make it all better. So, it might be a good idea if you let Shinlu have her space right now.
That isn't Shinlu.
I don't think there's any mistaking that Aunt Kyoko has a hand in this. You leave this one up to me, okay? Maria. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're awake. It's a nice day out. Those are my pajamas, Maria. Are they a little too tight? Yuki's shirts will be a little bit bigger. I'll get one. Oh, Kai, it's wonderful. Maria finally woke up.
Asuka. Look, I need to talk to Maria alone, just the two of us. So would you mind joining Yuki in the living room?
But Kai...
I'm sorry. Last night. I wanted to apologize for that. You were already hurt so badly, and I made matters worse.
I'm the one who should be apologizing to you. I attacked you last night simply because you were once affiliated with Ashram. I would have attacked anyone from Ashram last night.
If killing me will satisfy you, then go on and do it. It's exactly like you said, I'm just one of Ashram's psychics.
And then? In other words, you're a weapon, right?
No, we aren't weapons, damn it, we're people!
I guess you're free to think that way, but that's the only way Ashram sees us psychics. As long as Ashram only sees us as tools to be used, we will keep on fighting them. Until we can take down Ashram, no psychic can ever live out in the open.
But that isn't true.
You're sure of that?
What are you trying to say?
I told you. I intend to fight them. I'll make Grandfather's dreams a reality.
And kill people as a result? Are you willing to live with that?
Why do you say things that deny your powers?
Huh?
I couldn't be more proud of being a psychic. I believe these powers were given by God. Now tell me, Kai, what do you believe your powers are for? And what are you going to do with them?
Well, I just don't want to hurt people more than I already have.
You're just running away from who you are.
I'm not running away.
You're a psychic. Act like one. You say you don't want to hurt people, but have you ever given a moment's thought to how you can avoid causing harm? You don't take responsibility for your power. All you're doing is staying comfortable and complacent. If you hate your gift so much, it'd be better to throw it away than to just keep running from it. If you can't do that, I'll just do what you ask and kill you right now. You won't go back to Ashram, and you can't get rid of your powers. How pathetic.
I'm not going to run.
Kai, where's Maria?
She left.
Huh? What? But where did she go? Where is she?
Last night, the chief officer responsible for the redevelopment of Gold, Eiji Sagamiya of Ashram, arrived in our city having received special orders to make an emergency inspection, and now will take you live to the press conference being held there at the harbor.
Wait a minute. Isn't that the chump you said you were going to talk to last night?
All of us at Ashram merely want the redevelopment of Gold to be as painless as possible. And to facilitate that, I think the Church should put in a good word for us to the powers that be.
The Church has to remain neutral in this. After all, we're hardly a special interest group like the corporations.
Look, I've come here to talk to you as a representative of Ashram.
What is that?
It's a will. It's the will of Martinus XIV. I believe you know the phrase Sacrament of Calvaria, but do you know what it means? I believe it has something to do with Gauld becoming the place where all of humankind is recreated.
The future of Gauld? Are you telling me that there's a prophecy written in this will?
And who else knows about it? Everything you need to become the head of the Church is written in that book. Ashram won't begrudge you any help when it comes to securing your future position. And since you'll be the new head of the Church, consider this a congratulatory gift from Ashram. So do you think it's possible for us to help each other? All we need is your assistance, Your Eminence.
This is a sign of my pledge to work for you. take it with you.
Maria!
Teo!
Hey, are you alright?
I am, but...
I heard what happened to your grandfather. We're gonna get that bastard, Maxim.
More importantly, what's our new plan?
For starters, Asia Sagini from Ashram is here in Gaul.
Huh? What did you say?
We have a copy of his itinerary. However, it costs us the lives of some brave men.
You're going to kill Saginia?
No, he's more useful to us alive. First, we will capture him and then use him as our card to play against Ashram. We will avenge your grandfather's death, Maria.
I'm going to fight alongside of you, Teo.
So you're going. But I thought Mario was the one who wanted to kill you.
Yuki, don't say that about her.
That's not our objective!
Get back, everyone! It's a trap! Get out of here now!
Hold it right there!
So, looks like all the players are here.
Now remember, people, any job worth doing is worth doing thoroughly. Big Sister Maria, having to part again after being reunited. Well, it's just so sad.
Oh, yeah. Let's get this party going.
This must be the place.
Yeah! Take that, you loser! Is that all you got? You guys are a joke! That's Kai. I thought this mission was gonna be boring, but it looks like I'm gonna have some fun after all.
I need to find Aishi. Tell me where he is, please.
I wish I knew.
So we finally meet again.
Yuki?
I'm just gonna go see how things are, that's all.
Oh, right.
Don't worry, Asuka. I promise I'll be back in time for dinner, okay?
You mean you're one of Ashram's psychics, too?
Where you always out to get me?
This is payback for last time, and I'm gonna pay you back in spades!
Yo, this is insane. You've got to stop this now. You have no reason to fight.
Don't turn your back on me!
Don't do this! Psychics aren't just weapons. You've got to listen to me. There's got to be a way to solve this without hurting each other.
What are you, stupid?
Stop it!
Big brother? Kai?
Well, bullseye. Did it sting you a little bit? What? No way.
Ignore them! Just open fire! Push forward! Let out the Ashram forces! What's the problem?
010 psi rating is spiking. We can't control it. The system's not responding.
Well, fix it.
Yes, ma'am.
This is how it should be!
Kai! Whoa, now that doesn't seem like a safe thing to do.
Kai!
I fixed it. 010 has calmed down.
Good. Then reset the program. And then administer the tranquilizers.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, well, well. Now you've gone and done it.
I wasn't able to stop it. I wasn't able to do anything.
We've received intelligence that the guerrillas have been wiped out. However, we sustained considerable losses as well.
And their blood will be the foundation of a great and historic empire.
Eiji, what is it? Why are you so obsessed with this abandoned town?
Simply put, that town is the promised land.
I don't understand. Look, Eiji, I don't know anything about any promised land, but I do know this. I'm going to stay by your side, no matter what. After all, I've already lost my life once.
You mean after all this time you still don't know anything about what the hell is going on with my sister?
Hey, calm down. The data regarding Shinlu's surgery has a lot more security on it than I thought, so it's gonna take me a little longer to break through all that, okay?
Okay, but the information is important, right?
That might be the case. But if we're going to break into their system, I think now's the best time to try it.
I guess you're right.
It looks like there may have been a bit of trouble in the lab.
Trouble?
And I think my aunt's got her hands pretty full right now. So I'm guessing this may be the perfect time to get a hold of something. Eiji's research is wrong. That's a quote from a friend. A good friend who worked at Ashram. He was a mentor that I deeply care for and respect. I want to get close to what he saw here.
Asuka!
Yuki!
What the? Are you okay?
I came over right after I got your call, Yuki. I found her passed out. The injured person you called me about wasn't Asuka, was it?
No, the one I called you about's on her way. What happened? Well?
It's all right. I'm really feeling much better now. So, Kai, where is Maria?
She told me that she could walk on her own. See?
Ta-da! Oh, Maria!
We'll begin treatment right now. Well, the good news is that she's already begun to heal. As long as she gets her rest, I think she'll be just fine.
Thank you. Maria's gonna be fine because she's a psychic, just like Kai, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Isn't it wonderful?
Huh?
The abilities that Kai and the others have. They're gentle powers, right? I mean, they make you healthy. It's really wonderful.
Maybe so, but more importantly, Asuka, I want to know how you're doing right now.
Oh, I just heard a voice.
A voice?
It sounded really frightened. It sounded like the person's heart was being torn apart. For you, Kai.
For me?
It was calling for you the whole time.
Calling for me?
They're gentle powers, right?
Even if it can heal my injuries, this power can't heal other people. Even if it can create ripples on the surface of this tea and destroy the cup, it can't bring back the warmth of the tea once it's gone cold.
What the? Oh, man. What in the world's going on?
This area is now under Ashram's jurisdiction. We would like for all residents to leave the area as soon as possible. If you do not do so within the time allotted, or if you do not follow our instructions, you may be possibly removed or even shot on sight.
Let's know these parts. this had to happen sooner or later. That bastard Gibberini finally sold Gald to Ashram.
You should look at this. It's amazing what they can do with big machines.
I don't care. All I've got to do is carry out my missions.
What a boring reaction. You were a lot more fun when you were lovesick, you know. A restart from the beginning, huh?
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Then again, a woman on her way down might be kind of fun to watch. What do you say we hit the road?
Where to?
Gald's 4th underground level, underneath the church. We're gonna destroy an angel's factory. It's using way too much electricity.
What about Kyo? If we're destroying the...
Kai got him. And he got him good. Kyo's out of action. For a while.
You mean Kai's here in the city? Is he?
When this mission is over, you'll be able to see him. I'm sure of it.
Going very well. The link between Arimia's mind and Maxim's has been successfully established.
Even after his death, he's powerful. My.
Sir, Maxim has regained consciousness.
Well, this sucks.
You don't feel well?
No, it's just having your face be the first thing I see when I wake up sucks.
I'll see what I can do.
I don't remember much about my dream. Too bad for you.
So you did have dreams after all. Well, you don't have to tell me what they were about. I'm not so perverse as to look into them, Maxim.
Well, Asia, you're messing around with people's heads, so I'd say you're perverse enough. After all, you just had me linked to someone else's brain, didn't you?
There's not a person in there. Just so that's understood.
Then what the hell is it?
One part of the system.
You know, that's the kind of answer I'd expect from you. I did have dreams, so you know. If you could call that having dreams. It was more like I felt them.
And what did you feel?
I felt pain. Like this intense feeling of pain came over me.
So you think perhaps the pain Arimia felt when he died was affecting him?
No, it was like he was rejecting an intruder. The old man was lucky enough to score the first hit on me, and I was attacked hard.
So you were attacked, huh? I hear Shinlu was hit with an attack once that directly inflicted damage on her brain. I wonder if this is like that.
Wouldn't it be better to test this on a psychic who's more powerful than me?
You're the most capable one we have.
How about you do it, Eiji?
It has no meaning unless it's tested by a psychic. I thought you understood that.
Yes. I see.
So, Kai, you going back to Ashram?
Well, Kai?
Asuka, do you remember this place?
Uh-huh.
This is where you saved me. I was worried about hurting people with my powers then. I thought if I could help it. I didn't want to use my powers to hurt people anymore. But I used them anyway, and now I've ended up hurting the people I care about the most. I used them even though I knew what the consequences would be if I gave in to temptation. I even hurt the people I was trying to protect. No matter how I try to whitewash it, it doesn't change the fact that I always seem to do more harm than good with these powers. I was ignoring my own responsibility in this. Listen, you're gonna go rescue your little sister, right? You don't need to come up with a bunch of reasons to do that.
Yuki,
What is it?
you know Kai won't ever change how he feels about this. I know I haven't forgotten the sadness I felt the first time I touched him. I think I told you about it.
I remember you once told me about his sad dream. Is that what you're talking about?
Then I guess the only thing to do is hurry up and end that sad dream of his. I'm willing to come with you, Kai.
Thank you, Q. But I have to do this alone. It's the only way.
I see.
Hey, Kai, wait!
For me.
You want me to do something for you?
Right, and it's something that only you can do. So what do you say? Will you do it, Hikaru?
Do what?
It's simple. I want you to use your very special power to make all of the psychics happy.
We're going out for a little bit. Could you watch the place?
Sure. Or do you want to come with us?
What?
Would it be okay if she came?
Huh? Yeah.
You see?
Hey, Tommy, open up or I'm just gonna barge in. Hey, Tommy! She's in here.
Hey, Shenlong. I'm going to be out of the office for a bit. I think I'll be back before too long, so please don't do anything rash while I'm gone.
What the hell? Where have you gone, Hitomi?
Yeah? What do you want?
Well, it's been a long time, eh, Dr. Sakura?
Hitomi?
Have you lost a little weight?
Wish I could say the same.
Well, I can see you haven't changed. Look, I need some information. I want to know what Eiji is using the psychics for.
The psychics at Ashram, under direct orders from AG, are having their memories altered.
But why?
Well, when he started his research, it was to control the East, who would probably pose a threat to people.
Calling them a threat? Out of all the psychics I know, not one of them is like that at all.
Yeah, and that's why I had to leave Ashram.
That's weird. My ID still works.
The basic principle of the research was that psychics are the next step in the evolution of the human race.
Does that mean that, in the end, humans are also going to become psychics?
That may be what he's hoping for, if it's possible.
Doctor, it looks like Eiji and my aunt are erasing the psychics' identities, and at the same time trying to strengthen their powers.
Psychic powers aren't something that can be strengthened artificially.
That's right.
And because they're trying to force it, they had to begin overwriting and then rewriting. It never ends.
Hikaru! 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 Hikaru!
There's no need to worry.
Eiji, where is she?
She's all right. Her powers just overflowed again. She's resting comfortably.
Just tell me she's going to be all right.
I believe I just did. You've been away for quite a while.
Yes.
That certainly was an adventurous journey for you to take.
It was my fault that Rory was killed.
She was a casualty during a mission. It's not as though you killed her yourself, right?
I needed to go away for a while to figure out the reason why Rory was killed.
And did you find that out in Gold?
I found out a lot of things. Ashram is brainwashing psychics and manipulating their memories for their own purposes.
Yes, we are.
But why in the hell are you doing it?
Because the mind of a psychic is fragile. We do it for your own protection.
If you're protecting us, then why do you make us fight all the time?
Because if you don't learn to fight, you'll be killed by the humans.
That isn't true.
The evolution of the human race is at a turning point. Soon, humans are going to become psychics.
What are you talking about?
However, during this process, as long as humans make up the majority, they will continue to fear the psychics, persecute them, and even kill them. Just like they did Rory.
But that was right.
But before long, there will come an era where only the psychics will have survived. I intend to speed up that process.
So you're the goddess of death and destruction that will bring mankind rebirth.
Only with Hikaru's powers. Is that possible?
Hold the phone, Eiji. What do you mean only with Hikaru's powers?
I'm going to use her power to make a world populated entirely by psychics.
But isn't it because Ashram uses psychics as weapons that we incur the humans' wrath? Give me back my sister, Eiji.
I believe your sister will be coming with me. Now then, my boy. The question is, will you be coming with us?
Eiji, I don't want to do this, but you leave me no choice. Give her back!
Now, Kai.
You mean you're a psychic, Eiji?
The sacrifices made by psychics will only continue to increase. Those who are inferior to us will be eliminated from the new world. Think, Kai. Soon the world will belong exclusively to psychics. It will be a world where psychics aren't persecuted anymore. Knowing that, do you still object?
Shenlong hates me more than anything. Hyo kept challenging me to fight with him. How can you think this new world won't have any more conflict in it?
Are you saying that things are fine as they are right now? Tell me, just what did you see in Gold?
That psychics aren't weapons! And that if we could get people to understand that, then humans and psychics could exist together in harmony!
Fool.
The ashram is... Eiji, you're making the psychics miserable!
Guy, you've gone a long time without receiving any treatments from ashram. You need to have your memories overwritten.
That kind of treatment
is unnecessary.
Those won't be my memories!
Well then, who do you think the real you is, Kai?
The real me? What are you...
Think about it for a moment, Kai. All of the memories you have were created by us. The person you are now isn't the real you. Not even close. It looks like you're in quite a hurry. Under my plan, you were supposed to play the role of the catalyst who awakened Hikaru, but you didn't understand that. I saw you wouldn't be persuaded. It looks as if I was wise to prepare Maxim to take your place in my plan. How would you like a little nugget of truth about something? The memories you have of the time before you joined S's were designed entirely by me. Glad to see you're awake, Kai. Right now, you're not anyone.
But I am!
Right now, you are nothing. I'd like you to please restrain 018.
Yes, sir. All right, Kai, come along quietly now.
And don't try to waste our time.
Wait a second, Chris and Tsubaki. I can't believe you would decide to join the gorillas.
Really, what were you thinking?
Damn it! Stop, Kai! Why?
Kai, stop!
Stop wasting our time. Why did you do it? Why, Ichi?
Right now, you're not anyone.
Looks like they're heading for Ashram's redevelopment site.
Now they're walking around like they own the place. Who are those children?
Psychics that Kai rescued.
Rescued?
They were originally being exploited for their powers, but now we're having them safeguarded here.
Is Kai gonna be here too? Kai's coming today, isn't he? No, Kai isn't able to come here today. But instead of playing with him, you can play with Big Sister Maria.
Well, I don't know what...
Big Sister Maria, are you a psychic too?
Yes,
You don't need to look so sad about it, Maria. We learned psychics can be happy also.
What?
That's what Kai told us.
Kai said...
Yeah, now we're really happy. I hope we're still as happy when we grow up, all of us together. big sister?
You know something? You're right. It would be great if we could all be happy.
Doctor, there's one more thing I need to know. Is it at all possible to reverse Ashram's brainwashing?
Their original memories from before they were treated should be preserved somewhere, if Eiji's doing it.
Then could they be fully restored?
Whether the memories are inside their brains or have been turned into data, as long as they still exist.
Those are definitely Ashram's helicopters.
This has gotten kind of major, hasn't it? Are they trying to start a war or something?
What's that huge machine?
Oh, who knows? It doesn't look much like a bomb, though. What are you planning to initiate in Gaul?
The aforementioned experiment. Telepathy and its many after effects.
And you're going to use the little girl for that.
Hikaru's perfect for it, after all.
I don't know that I can agree with that.
Your favorite subject, Kai, has returned. I'd like you to take charge of rewriting his memory, Doctor.
Hitomi, where in the hell are you? I've been sitting here all day with my...
You've got to listen to me carefully. If you want to return your big sister to normal.
What? Who are you?
It's 018.
Tell me, where's Hikaru?
Hikaru?
Don't mess with me now. Tell me what he's done with my sister.
The chief has already taken 010 to the treatment room.
Where is it connecting to? Where's the data being sent? Where are you, Shinlu? Is that it? Shinlu! Who's there? Kai? Where's Hikaru? What are you talking about? Don't get in my way, you hear me? Shinlan, tell me where Eiji is. Kai? You've become a real pain in my... How am I supposed to know where he is? If you know, then tell me, Shinlan. Hikaru. She's with Eiji. Where is he? I already told you I don't know!
Just what do you think you're doing? Explain yourself, Kai.
Professor.
7-9 Belvedere, come here, please.
I'm not following your orders anymore.
Or are you saying you're going to help 118 then?
Right. Me help Kai? Where is Hikaru?
I'm afraid it's impossible for us to give her to you. 010 is a very important being to us.
Hikaru is my sister!
These instruments jam your psychic powers. So from now on, you will no longer enjoy the freedom that Ashram has granted you, Kai. Prepare to rewrite 018's memory.
Yes, ma'am.
Eliminate his memories of being away from Ashram. Taking him back to version 3 should do it.
Don't do it.
We don't want to injure you any further, Kai. After all, we spent a great deal of time and energy on trying to strengthen and hone your psychic powers. Remember, you are the property of Ashram.
Hold on!
7-9, what are you doing here?
Is this it? Is this what you did to Shenlu?
Mind your manners, young man. Resistance is futile.
Control her?
Shenlu is in the middle of an experiment. There is no problem.
No problem? I'm not through with you yet.
This is why you need to be controlled, because psychics do stupid things like that.
Why do you want psychics to fear humans so much?
You mean just like the humans fear psychics?
Fear becomes resentment.
It just means that both sides should keep their distance.
But that limits the freedom of psychics.
Kai, you know you have always been a troublesome child.
What do you mean, troublesome?
Yes, it's 7-9, Belvedere.
Professor, please tell me, where is Eiji?
You'll see him soon, once we have finished your rewrite. You'll be going back to Gaul, Kai. What is it?
Eiji has gone to Gaul, has he?
Wait, you mean the jamming isn't affecting you?
I have a device that blocks jamming. A human friend of mine who doesn't fear psychics put it together for me.
All that means is that we'll have to create even stronger jamming devices. It never ends. The conflict between humans and psychics will go on forever.
Psychics are human too, Professor. People with and without powers should understand that. Teleport. What has he done? What is that? That young punk? What has he done to this church? And to God?
I've already explained it to you. In other words, it's me or him. It really doesn't matter which one. Kai is sure to show up in gold. Hikaru is now here. So then, what will you do? That means that if his existence is erased, then my fate will change.
It is a fool that knows neither impurity nor fear. Foolish one. Foolish one, your name is.
Oh man, this is pretty bad.
Well, it looks like they've arrived. It's about time. Where are we? Oh, how cute. Who's she?
She's my little sister.
Shenlong. Shenlong.
exactly?
The Army's hangar.
You mean?
We teleported into a helicopter. We got out before they checked the interior.
This is it.
Shinlan, I'm going back to Gald. I'm gonna get Hikaru the hell away from AG.
Do whatever you want. I've got to make a trip to Guld myself. It's perfect that this is an army base. I'm going to steal an Ashra. I'm going to destroy the others. If you want to ride, then help me.
Right. Sounds good.
I met Grandfather when I was little. I say met, but really, he took me in and raised me as his own after I had been abandoned by my own family. After a while living with him, I became aware of my powers. I remember being happy I had them because I was able to put them to so many good uses.
Maria, this is a gift from the Almighty. You must use your powers wisely.
I've gained so much from Grandfather, I couldn't possibly repay him.
Live life with purpose. Live with your head held high.
And that's why I want to help as many children as I can right now. I have to carry on my grandfather's work.
Huh? I'm coming! Quit ringing my bell! Leonie! Were you shot?
Poogie.
I guess I worked a little bit too hard. But thanks to that, I was able to nab this for Ashram. Leah!
He'll be all right. He still has a strong pulse.
Well, what a surprise. What are the odds that that rat would seek comfort in this dump?
You again?
Is Kai here too? So I'm starting with you, am I?
Asuka, I want you to take care of Leo.
Take that and that and that and that and that! Oh! Hey, that hurt! You'll never hit me! Not like that! Guess I'm gonna have to kill you first!
This is a jamming device that a friend of mine put together. You like it? It's a little different from Ashrams.
Now it's time you die!
So it wasn't a direct hit.
That was a pretty severe wound, even for a psychic.
Kai, I'd like to ask you a question. Can you tell me exactly when you think you'll be ready to progress in the curriculum?
You know I can't fly. There aren't any humans anywhere that can.
Right, humans can't. Humans can't do a lot of things. But you're different from them. Try moving your body, just like you moved those objects earlier. If you think of yourself as an object, you should be able to do it.
Don't you think that was harsh? Or do you treat all your subjects that way?
Eiji, you...
It's been a long time, Professor. There's no need to be surprised.
This from a man who hasn't shown his face here for a year.
Oh, haven't I? Lately, my job has been to assess some of the children that Ashram is sheltering in order to form a new core team of psychics.
A team of psychics?
We'd really like to get your help on this project, Doctor. We need excellent people with excellent powers. By the way, I'm curious about that boy from earlier.
That boy is not even able to levitate yet. His psi rating is low.
You know he's Keikudo's son, of course. Birds of a feather, yes. I think that I might find a way to give that young lad his wings. False wings, that is. What do you hope for? What do you wish for?
Can I switch with Hikaru? I mean, can I take on her pain for her?
Your wish will come true.
Kai.
I'm sorry.
As usual, Kai, you're only thinking of your needs. Well, let's switch. No. This way I won't owe you.
What?
Oh, I get you, Kai. You only saved me because you just wanted my help.
That's not true.
You said you were going to see Eiji, right? Well, when you do, just what are you planning to do if Shinlu confronts you?
Shinlu?
Because she hates you right now. She's been changed. Again.
Can she be put back to normal?
Oh, you can believe I'm gonna bring her back to the way she used to be, no matter what.
What's that?
I have no idea. All I know is my friend risked his life for this. Wait a minute. That's the old man's will.
Grandfather!
Calvaria. They're trying to make Gald into an execution site.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
You left Martinus the 14th alive, then?
Oh, no. We merely preserved him.
For what reason?
He is a transmitter.
A what?
He's one part of a system that will transmit the power of the sacrament and spread it to the world.
What?
This place is the sacrament of Calvaria.
That can't be.
We'll be putting it through a trial run shortly. Maxim, how are preparations coming along?
Whenever you're ready.
Yuki?
Asuka, I want you to wait for me at Asakura's place. I'm gonna be taking Leo there, too.
But Yuki, what about you?
I can't let Ashram just do whatever they want.
You're right. I'm going with you. After all, my grandfather's there, too.
I know. You gotta stay cool, Maria.
Me? You're the one.
There's Gald.
What on earth was that?
The sacrament of Calvaria. And that was just a portion of it. Soon we'll have a complete activation of its powers.
What? No. If that thing was the sacrament, then we've got to stop it.
This place has no meaning for you.
That's enough. I'll send Asheram's redevelopment back to square one. As the head of the church, I'll make this place a...
Vote Giverini.
You'll pay for that. You monster.
We're beginning an era where one's influence in the world of man means nothing. You mean nothing.
Yep. He's a stubborn bastard. Sakura, Can I leave Leo and Asuka here with you?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go check out Gald's newest construction.
But Yuki...
What the hell kind of freak are you?
Wait, I know him.
If I bring her back here, you can make Shinlu the way she used to be, can't you?
If you're gonna bring a patient in, maybe you should use the door.
I'll do that next time.
Is this Shinlu's memory data?
I'm going to bring Shinlu back here.
Shenlong, wait, I want to go with you.
You'll stay here. I don't know what Kai's gonna do, but he's gonna run wild until he gets his little sister back.
You're saying you know where Kai is?
Where is he?
He's gone on ahead.
Could you... We'll be waiting. All of us.
What is your problem?
We'll be waiting.
Fine. I'm coming back, okay?
Asuka, what is it? What's the matter? What do you think? Should we go?
Yes, but we better hurry.
If you are no more, Kai, my fate will change. Forever.
Your fate?
That's why! So you've gotten a little better at this. Still, you're not as good as me! Shinlu.
Sorry, little brother. If you are not authorized, you can't come beyond this point.
I'm here for Shinlu and nothing else.
What?
Please, Shinlu, come with me.
I'm on assignment.
Please, just come with me.
I don't think so.
I want you back, Shinlu. The way that you used to be.
What are you saying? I'm still me.
You're coming with me!
My. What are you doing? Fine. I'll handle this. He's always been this way. Brazen and cheeky.
No matter what, you'll get your memory back.
Disappear!
So, Max, were you really all right with obeying their commands?
So much more than you who's had the truth taken away. Wait, come back! Come back here and finish me off, Kai.
I came to Gulp for one thing, to get Hikaru back.
Kai!
No.
Kai!
You idiots! What do you want?
They both scream so nicely. Oh my stars. Shinlu, I'm leaving this to you. Toodaloo.
We should split up from here on. Okay, Maria?
Right. I'll look for my grandfather.
And I'll go look for Kai.
Sounds good.
Maria! Be sure to take care of yourself, okay?
You do the same.
I can use my powers, but could this be a trap?
That's not the way. The shadows are my killer. That's it. Right there. You're gonna come back to us, right, Kai? She's going to get tired of waiting.
Thank you. Thank you all. You called me a fool. How can that be changed?
Well, that is up to you.
My fate is unchanged. I am as I was. Who am I?
I'll be taking my grandfather back now.
He's nothing but a part that's been installed into the system. Just like me.
Is that how you live your life?
It would have been better if I just never met this old man.
The past can't be changed. That's the fate of all things that are born on this planet.
Fine then. Go ahead and kill me if it helps you achieve your goal. And I will change my fate.
So it's you. Eiji! Welcome to a place called the Sacrament of Calvaria. The appearance of psychics isn't accidental. It's due to the influence of Calvaria. You might even say that it's the very will of the planet.
The will of the Earth?
Right now, it only operates locally, but this plant will amplify and transmit its power all over the world. And when that happens, humans will be reborn as psychics. By my estimate, less than 10% of humanity will survive. The chosen ones will live, and the rest will die.
Listen to me, Eiji. Psychics and humans. We can all live together.
Humans don't deserve to live. This era belongs to psychics.
Shoot like that!
Finally caught you, Shinlu.
Shenlong, were you crying? Let go of me! You idiot! Let go of me!
If you refuse to cooperate with that, I have no choice but to take back the wings I gave you. Of course, you've forgotten. They were originally hers. Hikaru's powers will amplify the power of the Sacrament of Calvaria and unleash it on the entire world.
I won't let you use Hikaru to murder innocent people!
When all this is over, I'm going to do you the favor of returning you your true memories.
Listen to me, Eiji. I don't know what you think is true or not, but my memories of Gald are true and they're mine. Kai, you alright? Who's this? Eiji, and he's got...
So this must be your human friend.
How about you hand over the old man's will?
This thing? The book is useless. The history of mankind ends right now.
Yuki, listen to me. Take Hikaru and get out of here as fast as you can.
Yeah, way ahead of you.
Don't bother.
Damn, what is this?
Where the hell? Is this it? Damn, come on! Gotcha! Hikaru, Yuki's gonna help you escape.
Escape? Why? From what?
Hikaru, which of us will you choose?
Stop it!
If you go with Kai, you will be hurt for the rest of your life. But I've promised to make a gingerbread house just for you.
Why are you being so mean to my brother?
Kai can't go into the gingerbread house.
Then I want to go stay with my big brother.
Hikaru.
Yuki, now. Take her. Right.
Wait! What about Big Brother? And Big Brother Eishi?
Don't worry, Hikaru. You'll be able to see them again soon.
Your attacks are pointless, Kai. All of the devices that surround us were built to magnify Hikaru's power.
I'm so sorry, but this way is closed off if you happen to be Asuka's older brother.
You again. Out of my way, bitch.
Bitch, how original. Now, if you would please hand the girl to me.
My father left behind an unusually interesting object. I thought I'd never be able to understand what it meant. I didn't think I could be obsessed by something, or worried that my feelings were slowly fading away, because neither hope nor conflict, I knew none of those, would ever be born inside of me, right?
What are you trying to say?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm getting this back. I'm grateful to you, Kai. If I hadn't met you two, I'd have been alone.
What's wrong?
What the?
Is awakened.
It's all right. It's all right. Everything's fine.
Eishi, please, let's end this.
You'll never stop me.
Do it! Let's live together again, big sister. Kai.
It's the research group's opinion that two powers of differing kinds collided and created this destruction.
What about the head of development, Eiji Sagamiya?
His whereabouts are still unknown. The scene of the occurrence is in danger of collapsing, so it's difficult